Hello, fellow creative engineers. Quick update on the MealMinder project. This project, my spirit and intent, is to develop a system of positive reinforcement for my sons for good eating habits. And I thought a good way of doing that would be to offer a little ticket, much like what you'd get winning a good skee-ball game at a local arcade. And this ticket would then be a recognition for a good meal eaten. Still trying to figure out the embodiment of what to do with these tickets once they're offered, but the first challenge is how to offer these tickets to my sons in a very creative, mechanical-only way. And I came across this little guy as an inspiration. So one of the challenges is having my sons eat in a timely manner, because we have events like school and play dates that they must attend to, and sometimes our meals drag on for a long time because they're distracted by other things like their Lego kits and other activities around the dining room table. So I looked at this little guy and thought, there's probably something I could do that's quite interesting here. This is a mechanical kitchen timer, no batteries, no electricity. It's a simple wind-up device that you can wind up to any duration of time between 0 and 60 minutes. And when the chef rotates back around to time 0, an audible alarm rings. And I thought that there might be something I can do here to use this as an actuation system, a time-based actuation system, to pop up or otherwise unlock these tickets. So what's interesting about this guy is the gray base here rotates independently of the top. So you can see when I actuate this, the gray base is actually ground or does not move. And the top part, the top 2/3 of the chef, rotates with respect to time. So one methodology I came up with is to use the concept of that rotation of the chef's body as some sort of lever or cam. So if I can somehow develop a cam surface along the circumference of that chef, if I have a piston that rides on that surface, and just for simplicity here, if I have a little bucket that holds that magic ticket, when the timer is set positive, that piston will be pushed up and reveal the ticket. But as that time progresses, let's say time is this axis, this cam or this surface will be pulled lower. And in this instance, at some greater time, that piston will be lower and that ticket can be concealed. So the difference between that surface and that surface is allowing me to conceal or reveal the ticket depending upon the time. I know that sounds a little complex. I have a lot of thoughts, mechanical thoughts in my head how that will be orchestrated. But I think items like plastic straws and simple wooden rods and some sort of attachment of a cam surface along this white part of the chef that varies from a high level to some low level at 0 will allow that piston to come up and down depending upon the time, thus opening or closing some secret hatch above the chef's head that will either present the tickets to my son for achieving a meal on time, or if time runs out, that piston will lower and hide the ticket and lock it so it can't be retrieved for that meal time. So that's my idea in a nutshell. We'll see if it all works out. This is all fresh and new, but quite excited about utilizing this spring-wound, mechanical-only timer device as the actuator for my MealMinder concept.